Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Out to the right wing. Back to Kuzminskis. Shot clock at 6. No good. Shot missing. Down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Athens moving the ball around.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
No good from outside. It's picked off. The numbers in their favor. Finished off the break.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Pass to Simpson. Six to shoot. Comes up empty down low. Here's the screen. Here's Hale. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Guzman. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's Hale. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, they got a clean look there.
Here's Simpson. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Athens.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Here's Hale. They swipe it. Here's Simpson.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now Athens with it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Launches it. Sinks the triple. He has 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint to stop the drought. Good work there as it goes.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Six on the shot clock. To the middle. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Guzman. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
There's the pick. Inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
It's stolen. And now Athens on the break. Poked away. Here's O'Relic. Misses in close. And here is Athens now. Drops in the tray.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the inside. It's hauled in by Athens. To the middle. A floater. Simpson with the rebound. It's a 5-point game. That one goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the left wing. Here's Hale. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Guzman driving to the basket. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Athens moving the ball around. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Got to be careful how you defend him, or else he will draw the foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Athens leading by 4. Pass to Kuzminskis. Clock at 6. Athens needs to get a shot off. That one drops for him. And Athens leads by 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Simpson.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Kuzminskis. Down low. Floats one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Athens ahead. Up 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Athens.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So, Greg, Kyrie Irving, who is a bit of a mystery, potentially the first pick of the upcoming draft, and we haven't seen a lot of him.
And Kyrie, he's been out, right, with the right toe injury most of the college season. But Irving, no doubt, a dynamic point guard, an incredible finisher around the rim.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
No good with the layup. Athens leading by 5. Pass to Nicolau. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Rise and fire. You got to love his aggressiveness off the catch.
Here's O'Reilly. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Guzman, and he drops it in from the low post. He's got 11.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Five to shoot. Misses the layup. To the paint. Here's O'Reilly. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Simpson. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Athens lead.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Inside. Athens moving the ball around. There's the pick. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Did a nice job of staying ready for that pass. Shot preparation was great, caught it and let it go.
To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
To the inside. Here's Nicolau. And he makes good on the layup. 5 points in the game.
And that one looked good the moment it left his hands.
Over to the wing. Pass to Steffens. Here's Guzman. Going inside. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
OBA shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Pass to Makoka. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now Athens with it. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Nicolau. Intercepted. Down low. The layup missed.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Here's Makoka. To the middle. Here's Stevens. Tipped away. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Obiasu. Steffens pulls it in. Six on the shot clock.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Athens shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Over to the left wing. Here's Makoka. Misses the three. Back to Tucker. 1:31 left to play in the first half. And it's good for two. And Athens leads by 3.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Steffens. It's hauled in by Athens. Off target from outside. 56 seconds left here in the second. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Inside. A second chance effort. To the wing on the left. Here's Richard. From outside, off the mark. Athens leading by 3. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Just 4 to shoot. Good on the bucket. He's got 5.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Athens leads by just 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Down low. Makoka. Basket good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Tucker. Obiasu. The three-pointer no good. To the inside. Here's Nicolau. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And Athens leads by 3.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Double clutches. Misses the layup.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
A solo fast break.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. For the lead. Rebounded by Tucker. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Lets it go from the wing. Count that bucket. 10 points for him. To the right side. Here's Richard. Another shot. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Nicolau. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the break. For the lead. Drills it from outside. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Nicolau. He's got 10. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's so important to have good ball skills. It gives you an edge.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And now Athens on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
Athens shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. So both teams changing it up here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Right wing. 6 to shoot. Simpson with the bucket. Simpson's got 6 points.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And there it is for him.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Makoka. Out to the right wing. Here's Simpson. Out left to the wing. Shoots it up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Pass to Steffens. Here's Makoka. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. He's got 5.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Steffens pulls it in. Here's Makoka to the paint. The steal. This one for 3. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Here's Simpson. He's got 6. Shoots the 3. That shot off. Now Athens with it. There's 1:59 left to play here in the third. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. Inside. Here's Stevens. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Hale. Makoka grabs the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
So it's the visitors now. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
For Athens, they shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Both shots good from the stripe. To the wing right side. Here's Guzman. It's rebounded by Kuzminskis. And the layup falls. He's got 14.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
It's hauled in by Athens. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Athens, they've made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
And Athens making a change here. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Simpson. He has 6. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Seven seconds left here in the third quarter. Stolen away. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Athens ahead. Up by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Poked loose. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. Four-on-three break. To the middle. Off with the layup. Pass to Stephens. That shot no good. Athens leading by 3. Athens with another miss. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Stephens pulls it in.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Right wing to take the lead. It doesn't go for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Simpson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Got a piece of it. Makes it off the glass. And Athens leads by 3. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Athens.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Gray driving in. That one good for 2. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys.
Thank you, David. Out of bounds, Athens takes possession. Athens leading by 5. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, you got to take those long-range looks when they come your way. Don't wait.
Pass to Makoka. To the paint. Here's O'Relic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Back to Kuzminskis. Five on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. And Athens leads by 8.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
And he's good on the second. Athens leading by 7. Pass to Nicolau. Shoots from the elbow. He can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Taken away. And they're running. Here's O'Relick. It's hauled in by Athens. To the left side wing. Lets it fly from 18. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Over to the left wing. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Athens leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Nicolau. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. He gets it in there. And Athens leads by 4.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Both teams will make substitutions. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
Here's Hale. Yes!
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Inside. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Simpson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That was clutch at crunch time. Cashed it in. Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
There's a good screen.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
To the middle. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Stephens can't get it to go. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Tries a three off the inbound. He doesn't hit that one. And an intentional foul right there. And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. So Athens wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.